Welcome everyone to an in-house league game here. We have the captains of this one going to be Znooki and Hugesoul here, as they are the two highest ELO players in the match. We have Znooki on the Legion team and Hugesoul on the Hellborn team as the drafters and captains, and we will have the Legion team consisting of Znooki, Hello, Janko, Nede, and Imbanuts. The Hellborn team will be Hugesoul, Mex, this is Minex, Novi, and Dutch Ownage. So they are flying through the draft here. I need to catch up. We have the Chipper, Balfagor, and Draconis bands from the Hellborn side. And then we have Alonia, Flux, and King Clout going to be banned out here from the Legion side. So we have a first pick of Aluna, which I think we'll probably see Mex play. That's usually Mex's kind of bread and butter support. We have Engineer and Cthulhu font coming out, so Snooki's going with the powerful off-lane combination here. We could just see a solo lady Cthulhu font, of course, and a Engineer somewhere. But only the two picks for now for the Legion side. Then we have Hellbringer and Monarch coming out, so they're going to go with a trio of ranged heroes. And it looks like we could have a core Hellbringer coming out here, which I love to see Hellbringer. I think he is a very underplayed hero. I think he brings a lot of potential to the team fights with the Malphus and whatnot. Now, I will say, with Dutch in the team, I think there is a possibility of this being a carry Hellbringer, which I'm personally not a fan of, but we might see it here this game, again, because it's Dutch and he likes to do that, but I don't think that that is their best choice. I think Hellbringer is just a really good mid option. And then having Aluna and Monarch as the two supports would be very reasonable. But I think we're going to see two like core heroes picked up with the Hellbringer here, regardless of how they run the Hellbringer. And again, I think we'll see a carry Hellbringer instead of a mid Hellbringer, but the secondary bans, we'll go through them quickly, will be Defiler, Bubbles, and Tundra, so they get rid of some strong solo laning heroes that they don't want to see from the Legion side. Then we have Sulfuras, Solomon, and Magmus going to be banned here by the Hellborn team. So they get rid of the Sulfuras to kind of mitigate some of this healing that comes in from the Hellbringer. So that's another kind of tip to me that I think we're going to see a carry Hellbringer. Then we have the Magmus and the Tundra and whatnot, some initiators banned out here as well. We see Nighthound and Moira coming out. So we could have a core Nighthound here, maybe as the position 1 even. Then we have a Moira as the main support, most likely with Engineer as the secondary support. We'll probably see another core hero here, either a mid hero or actually, I mean, it could depend on the last pick, but I am expecting the last pick to be the mid. And then they have picked up a Pebbles now for Hellborn. So again, I think this is a carry Hellbringer, and this will be a mid Pebbles. Last pick will be the solo or off-lane style of hero here. We'll see what the last two picks are going to be in a sec here. So they are going to go with a Moraxis here on the last pick. So again, my suspicions were correct. This is going to be a carry Hellbringer, which well, I think will be played by Dutch. We'll see. Actually, I mean, maybe Kevin will play the carry Hellbringer. I'm not sure if this is something he's played before, but we have seen a lot of Dutch Moraxis lately. I am kind of intrigued here. No, okay, they will swap Hellbringer over to Dutch, so I was correct about that. But the last pick here, I think, will be a mid hero. Maybe to go up against something like a Pebbles Aluna lane. It's actually going to be a carry, so they're going to go for more late game. Which means they could maybe run Engineer mid or Cthulhu font mid, depending on if they want to run this Nighthound as a roamer or if they want him to be sent to the off lane to just kind of be a nuisance. So it looks like we're going to have mid Elephant with Engineer, and then Moira and Forsaken Archer bottom lane, and then they're going to put Nighthound in the off lane. I don't think we're going to see the Forsaken tri lane. I think they're going to be content with just farming up the Forsaken in the bottom lane. It's typically how you want to run a Forsaken, just kind of get her big farm. But we see the ports coming in down bottom. Looks like maybe they want to contest this Forsaken, which I think is reasonable. We can definitely see Engineer rotate out of the mid lane and go down to the bottom lane with Moira and Forsaken Archer. So we have right now, looks like maybe a Bloodlust attempt here. Hugesoul going to be playing the Moraxis again. A hero I haven't really seen him play a whole lot of. The Engineer, he's in a cheeky spot here. Looks like they maybe want to go for a Bloodlust kill. Nion's going to spot the Moraxis out. Just going to give his team some information here. And they have a reward on the Nighthound. Maybe he's expecting to get either a reward in the lane or a camp blocked or something. But we could definitely see a first blood attempt here in the mid lane. Actually, it looks like they scouted out the tri lane and they want to swap and put the Nighthound against the tri lane. So Legion is recognizing the Hellborn's laning phase very well here because they saw the Moraxis head top. So they want to put the FA against the Moraxis lane. For now, it looks like they might go for a Bloodlust attempt here on the Pebbles, which I think as long as Cthulhuphon hits his trample, and then they Moira stun into Engineer Keg. Here's the trample. Moira gonna throw out the Shards of Harkon. This should be enough damage for a kill. Again, he didn't have the golden apple, so if he had an apple, he might have actually lived there. But he's going to TP back to base. And they will Bloodlust him there. And we'll see Moira run to the top lane with the Forsaken Archer. Luna gonna port up with the Moraxis here. Nighthound taking a lot of pressure already from the Hellbringer and the Monarch. So for now, getting pretty even. Both sides getting their carries in the long lanes farmed. 11 and 2 Hellbringer against a only 5 and 1 Forsaken. So Forsaken is not getting that many last hits just yet. Cthulhuphon is 13 and 9 though, and Pebbles he's on 0 and 0. So he is not having a good time on the Pebbles here. And this is a hero that you typically do not want to sacrifice. A Pebbles with a bad start generally kind of transitions into a Pebbles that isn't able to ever solo kill anybody when he gets his PK. So I think the fact that they are not dual laning mid here with the Pebbles is kind of, I don't want to say a mistake, but it is definitely not good for them to sacrifice their Pebbles. And alternatively, we see more or less 3 players getting good farm on the Legion side, which is going to start to give them a gold lead over time. As the Pebbles again, he's really scared here. He gets trampled into keg stun. There's the obliterate. Znooki not aggroing the tower. He's just chasing with the obliterate damage. Is the health potion going to be used here by Pebbles? But he's trying to do the best he can here. He's kind of getting boxed out in his own mid lane. Top lane, the FA goes down. Looks like they popped the Morax's shield. And they're going to actually kill the Moira here as well, I believe. And that's going to be a double tap for Hugesoul. So I haven't seen him play the Moraxis, but he looks to be very comfortable on it. Spec is muted. Toxic Spec. We're gonna fall again here. They're gonna miss everything here. They missed the keg and the crippling volley. Marax is gonna throw out some axes. They're gonna take out the FA, and that is not good news for Legion here. And I think at this point they should put the FA bottom. Maybe try to see where he goes here. Sporting to the mid lane. But definitely should not go top anymore. Nighthound's gonna fall here. Cthulhu tramples in to the bot lane as he ports in. And he's gonna take out the Hellbringer here. We see Hellbringer getting some kills. Alpha's dealing some really good damage there to the elephant, but it's gonna be fine. Mid lane. Marax is gonna get a regen rune. Hellbringer all the way on the top of the damage charts here at 20%. Let's go for the sorcery boots here. Keg stun gonna miss here on the Moraxis. It's gonna get trampled up by the Cthulhu font. Uses the Matrix, blows it up right away. He's gonna fall. 4 players here in the mid lane. I think maybe surprised him. Nighthound is now in the top lane, and so is Pebble, so a lot of adjustments being made across the board. We see the tower almost falling here in the bottom lane. A lot of pressure being put on it. Levon is now here. Quickly volley lands into the kickstun and Moraxis. Might be able to survive this with the bottle sips. Nope, he's gonna go down. Oh, Nighthound is stalking the Aluna. I think he could definitely kill him if he gets a pounce. He's gonna go for it. Oh, but Monarch ports in. Nope, not gonna matter. He gets clouded up. Monarch maybe gonna fall as well. It's a double tap for Znooki who had a DD rune. He's gonna go for the TP. There's the fear though from Hellbringer. Well, that might be okay if he just runs. They are trying to catch the Cthulhu Fawn here, but he's gonna be okay. Might even be looking to turn it around. Nano has a cloud in one more second. Here comes the trample stun into the keg. Nighthound gonna throw out a cloud here on the Hellbringer. Not the best placement, but they do bait out the Malphus. Hellbringer going to fall here, so Legion team picking up some momentum now. And Cthulhu Fawn is 500 gold per minute. Znooki is 6-0. As he was kind of forced to rotate out of the mid lane. But we'll see what items he goes for. They do have Forsaken. Looks like he ported out. Somewhere. Maybe he was in the jungle. He's gonna go for the jungle camps here, looks like. Gonna take out the easy camp here. Double's gonna throw out a combo here. Looks like they're just gonna do the jungle camps as a team. Nighthound gonna get spotted here on the Ward of Revelation. It's gonna go down. Meanwhile, the tower goes down. More or less uncontested here by Mr. Znooki. Picks up a Dreamcatcher on the Cthulhu Font. Definitely was not expecting that. I think he's gonna go into a Portal Key next. It is definitely weird to see him keep the red boots, but I think he'll later go for Steam Boots and maybe Vestments against the Pebbles and whatnot. But for now, they're not really that scary. They don't have early Portal Keys or whatnot. Maraxis goes for Ghost Marchers here. Wants the extra mobility. Nighthound ports up to the top lane. He's going to start to put some pressure on the Maraxis. There is no mana for an Arcane Shield. Oh, he needs one more hit. There comes the stun in from Aluna. Oh, did they actually bait this out? That's an incredible bait. As the TP from Aluna with the Ward of Rev came just in time. Stop the Nighthound. FA still only 350 GPM, not really too scary, but again, Hellbringer kind of in the same boat. 370 GPM. I will say, I don't know if I've ever seen an FA versus Hellbringer carry matchup. Top lane, Nighthound taking some pressure here. And he will go down. FA goes for Elder Parasite here. He's not going to go for the Whispering Helm, which I'm a little bit surprised by. But, seems like people are liking Elder Parasite a lot lately. I think I would have liked to have seen him just use his ultimate here. Pull the two camps together and use the ultimate. I think I dislike him using the Q spell or the volley on just one camp. then to go ahead and use the ultimate anyway, which is what he should have did in the first place, and he would be full life instead. Meraxis is getting close to his blink. Lilifon does go for Steam Boost Vestments, so just wanted the early Dreamcatcher. He's already on 1800 gold as well, so he is going for a PK. Lilifon gonna be in some trouble. Energy field is down, but again, it's not really deterring them at all. You're gonna lose the elephant. I love the friendly banter. Oh, Hellbringer. I go down here to the Nighthound. I mean, this is some good damage coming in. He's getting juked here a little bit. Needs one more hit, and that'll do it. Dutch definitely being a little too greedy there. I think Nighthound's gonna go for Null Fireblade. I don't think he should go for Knuckles. It's definitely too late, I would say. And Pebble's gonna be in some trouble here. He's gonna be in dead trouble. I'm gonna throw out the Obliterate here. Not gonna go in for a kill though. I say Legion team in a 3,500 gold lead. The FA is starting to pick up her farm though. Not really too scary just yet though. But Hellbringer with a Thunderclaw. I mean, I guess he's going Hyper Crown into maybe something like a Dawnbringer later on. PK is up on the Meraxis now. Bevel's trying to get towards his. He's had quite the game of struggle. Lilifon could go for a Portal Key if he wants. He might be thinking about just bulking up and going for something like a staff. So they are gonna go for this Kongor here. Pebbles needs another 200 gold for his blink. FA is getting very low here from the Ancients, almost died. I think he just picked up the Null Fireblade. Finally has a core item here. Nighthound went for 17-minute Knuckles. See if he can pick up some charges here. There's a Malphus coming out. Arcane Vortex to save Cthulhu Fawn for now, but he's gonna fall. There's not enough manpower here. There's just Cthulhu dying. Is he dusted? He is dusted, but they're not going to be able to catch him. He's doing for pebbles. That's nice. Pebbles might jump the engineer here. Kexton hits them both. There's the energy field down, but they're going to take it out. And Hellborn with double portal keys now. They're feeling pretty confident to just group up as 5. Nayhound and FA not really that strong at the moment if Hellborn team groups up, so I think we'll see FA go for Shrunken next. Devil's gonna run into Moira. Sidesteps the Stalagmite stun, gets a double stun here. FA has piercing arrows in 1 more second, but he is hasted, and unfortunately he needed that piercing arrows to be up at that exact moment. Is the level 1 Nullfire Purge? No, he needed... Oh, it's so unfortunate. If he had level 2 Nullfire, he would have purged that haste. That was also at Dead Pebbles. Mech's going for his trademark Ghost Marchers here on the support Luna. He loves those Ghost Marchers. But the game has really slowed down, and I feel like when the game is slow, it favors Legion. Doubles goes for the Nighthound here. They don't have enough follow-up. Monarch, I'm not sure why he wasn't able to put a Chrysalis there on the Pebbles. I think he definitely had range if he direct pathing. They're actually killing him while he's DC'd. Well, that's kind of BM. We're gonna get the Hellborn gonna get the tower here, kill here. And Moira is dead. We have a Veiled Rod at FA here. Tabba comes in from the Illuna to get away from the Nighthound Cloud. Hellbringer meanwhile farming with his Hyper Crown. Gonna get a little bit of an advantage over the FA with that death. But I think he goes for Dawnbringer next. Actually picks up a Beast Heart. Might be just going for either a Dreamcatcher or a Behemoth's Heart. Not sure what he's going for. I mean, it could be an Icon, but I think that's way too late for an Icon of the Goddess. Also doesn't have any magic armor. We just go for a Dreamcatcher. piercing arrows again. Very unfortunate timing. These would be some really fast kills. Arcane Vortex gonna stop the Hellbringer there. And they are gonna burst him down, I believe. So they lost the Moraxis, the Pebbles, and the Hellbringer, all of the cores here. And I'm struggling to see how the Hellbringer is going to outcarry an FA and a Nighthound who are both farming decently. See the Kongor going down there, and they have about a minute or two until their own Kongor spawns. They might look for a token here, so I think we'll have to see Hellborn take a fight. I don't think that they can give up a token to FA. Pebbles does jump the Engineer here. He's gonna toss him back. A good chuck there. He does have Tablet on cooldown. A few more seconds. See the Mighty Blade picked up here by FA, so he just complete the Nullfire 3. Can use the Veiled Rod here. They want to kill this Hellbringer with the Nighthound. Is he spotted though is the question. It's like they're going to decide not to go for it. Moraxis goes for Cthulhu down in the bot lane, maybe vice versa. This was a hasted Cthulhu after all. He did go for the staff, so maybe now he'll go for the PK, just to kind of line up the tramples. Also could use kind of a regen item, maybe even a Shaman Cedrus wouldn't be that bad, but I think we'll see him sell the Toxin Claw and maybe pick up a PK here. Oh, he goes for the staff upgrade. Who did he staff? Oh, he staffed Engineer. To be honest, I like that, but I still think the PK would have been better for now. I do like the staff on Engineer though. Being able to throw the field and instantly perplex is a really strong effect. Nighthound dying in no man's land here as they were kind of setting up for the Kongor. Build right on the Pebbles. He's going to run into Engineer. Decides not to go for a jump. They were expecting the Kongor to be started, but again, with the Nighthound pick off, gonna kind of deter Legion from starting it. We have more Axis building toward a Hellflower now. Well, Pebble's gonna get his TP stopped here by the Moira. He's gonna toss the phone off him, but I don't see him getting out of this. He's gonna fall here. Luna now has a PK and a tablet. She's 280 GPM. Monarch still has his Pact that he's trying to get finished. happens here on the Engineer, and the Cthulhuphon I think gets locked down. They're gonna bring down the Engineer, he couldn't get his energy field off. Cthulhuphon has his Dream of Madness activated here. But again, the FA is not here for now, he's on his way over. Here's the Arcane Vortex to prevent some Piercing Arrows damage. They do lose the Moira. Cthulhuphon gonna stay alive for now. Znooki he is going to fall, but here comes Pebbles with a combo. And FA did not shrunken. Oh no, this is disaster for Legion. He doesn't shrunken head. That ends up being a quad kill for Hellbringer, but I mean, that was disastrous. FA coming into the fight without using her shrunken. What was that? And Moraxis also got his Hellflower completed. We have the game kind of almost back to square one. The golden XP lead is kind of negligible at this point. And now with the quad kill on the Hellbringer, like that was a crazy fight for Hellborn. Dutch can finish up his shrunken head if he wants to. Well, Pebble's gonna get killed off by the supports here. Well, there's the shrunken head picked up. Morax is getting a jump on the Engineer. Cthulhuphon has a haste rune. I'm wondering what Hellbringer is going to go for next. I thought that there's a Dawnbringer in this build somewhere, but maybe that item is too nerfed now. Maybe he goes for a Grimoire for the magic lifesteal, which I think you get more. Get 20% non-dot magic lifesteal, that's 7% versus non-hero, and then with Dawnbringer you get 15% and 5%. So Grimoire actually gives more healing. I think maybe we could see a Grimoire on the Hellbringer. And then maybe... I wonder if the Pebbles staffs the Hellbringer, so that way he could have staff effect as well. I think now in the FA we could see something like Genjuro picked up for positioning purposes. Definitely think he wants to build into some kind of damage, but I don't think Wingbow is that good here. I think the Genjuro would be probably his best choice. Maybe even a Geobane, but it feels kind of meh. I mean, he could definitely use mobility, more mobility, but which is why I think the Genjuro is better. Pebbles goes a Cogwheel. Looks like he's going for Spell Shards here. It's gonna be a really late staff then. Oh, Hellbringer is going for Mad Mage actually. Alphys comes out. Here comes the jump from Pebbles, but there's a Vortex stopping some of that damage. FA's gonna get her shrunken off this fight. We'll see what she can do. Udin Morax uses his Hellflower on. They're in the background with Cthulhuphon and Engineer. FA is gonna stay alive. She's got the Dreamcatcher on her. Oh, she's gonna get denied here by the Nighthound. They have a buyback from the Moraxis. And Engineer, I think he's gonna fall here. He just tablet himself. Actually, he's staying alive for quite a long time here. Might even try to go for the Pebbles. Engineer gonna fall. A lot of targets for Nighthound to pick off. Now, he could have taken out the Pebbles, but he goes for the Aluna instead. Maxis walks into Cthulhu Font. So both carries died in this fight. Okay, we're gonna start out Nighthound. And he dies. Engineer has a Shaman's Headdress. I don't really feel like that does anything on an Engineer though. I feel like he'd be better off with a Storm Spirit or a Sand Scepter. Or even a PK. Oh, Pebbles runs into Engineer here. Pebbles is actually the lowest GPM in his team. It's funny to see. Hellbringer goes for a Mad Mage. He's trying to bulk up as much as possible, but not sure ultimately how good that's going to be. Kind of a mid-tier item. We're starting to enter the late game now. Pebbles wants to jump the FA. Here comes the stun. Cthulhu counters though. As we see the Arcane Vortex coming out. They're going to stun up the Pebbles. Mana Sunder takes him out as well. Forsaken just a shrunken head here. Rax is gonna jump on the Moira here. There's the Hellflower. Power throws come in. If I'm gonna miss the volley here. He's gonna get the Arcane Shield to be proc, but there's a Nullfire Blade. Slowing him down. Piercing arrows. Oh, he's gonna miss everything. He's trying to just stay alive here. Nighthound's gonna find him though. Oh, he doesn't see him. FA is gonna fall here. Nighthound is going to take him out. They lose Monarch in the background as well. Hellbringer gonna fall to the Nighthound. And now Luna is gonna fall. It's a hat trick for Nighthound. And even though they got the FA, they still had the Nighthound dealing a lot of damage. You see, he's even the top damage dealer for his team. The Hellbringer melted there to Nighthound. They buy back on the Hellbringer. See, Nighthound gets a shrunken head finished after that hat trick. I do feel like this is maybe Legion's game to lose at this point, because again, I don't feel like Hellbringer can outscale an FA and a Nighthound. But you know, if they could prove me wrong with that, I'd be fine with that. Level's as good as spell shards picked up. He has enough for the level 2 now. Oh, the Nighthound Illusion's actually dealing a lot of damage to Pebbles. Oh, here comes Moira with the stun. These are just Nighthound Illusions doing a lot of damage here. Any new items? We have 3,500 gold on the elephant. Man, he could go like Behemoth's Heart now, would be pretty nice. Devon still with a lot of gold as he pushes the bottom. Then we have the Kongor spawning here for the Legion side. Meraxis looks like he might be going for a shrunken head here. The Luna picking up a glowstone. I wonder if he's going for a staff.
Kongor has been slain.
See the Kongor taken out here by the Legion team. I think Aluna got her TP stop. No, she didn't go for her TP actually. Levels get spell shards. I think level 2 bot there. Hellbringer hasn't bought anything new yet, I don't believe. Forsaken getting jumped here in the bottom lane with the Hellflower from Meraxis, but again, this was a solo jump. Meraxis, he will survive. Nighthound maybe thinking about going for a Brutalizer next. They actually get Monarch over here while that fight was going on. Energy field is down. They take out the Pebbles as well. And Legion survives on their FA. They get a couple of kills here. Cthulhu's chasing more, but I don't think he's going to pursue this. Oh, Znooki goes for a Hellflower. I actually hadn't thought of that, but hard to argue against the Hellflower at this point. He is over 3,000 HP as well, so doesn't technically need any more HP. Could even argue for him to bulk up with armor at this point. Something like a Frostfield plate would be kind of nice. Again, but probably not the best pickup for this game, but maybe even like a Demonic would be okay. But does go for Hellflower. We have a fight here. Vortex stopping the Malphus initiation. Hellbringer getting mana sundered here, and he's gonna go down. He doesn't have a buyback. And I feel like this could be Legion's game to kind of finish off here. I think this will be the first Rex here. See the Hellflower coming out on the Pebbles. There's the Cleansing Wind from Monarch, but they're going to take out the Pebbles anyway. Looks like the GGs are called here from Hellborn. And I think for good reason. I don't think the Hellbringer carry, again, was going to be able to out-carry both a Nighthound and a Forsaken. Now we're farming relatively decent. Throw on a Cthulhu Font on top of that. Znooki actually finishes off level 23 with a 10-3 and 14 score. So helping lead his team to victory here in this one.